It's just, aha! My voice is recording now. Isn't that great? You have a nice 2.5 hours, or minutes, not hours. You have good 2.5 minutes of me sitting around, but not realizing my microphone wasn't recording. This is the fourth part of Hardcore Minecraft, and every single part has had some form of audio issue. I forgot shifting isn't how you do this. Good enough. Anyways, as I was saying, and you guys definitely know what I was saying because I had my mic turned on the whole time, I think my house is haunted in real life. A few days ago, I saw my water bottle, like, move on its own, and there's, like, no cats or anything in the house at the time. I made sure. So yeah, that was an interesting thing. I was like, oh, there might be a ghost in here, as a joke, you know? I said that out loud. And then today, my door, literally while I was sitting here just about to record this video, my door closed. And then it locked itself. And I opened the door, there's no one out there. So I'm convinced at this point, my apartment is haunted. You know, there's no other explanation for it, definitely. I actually don't know what could have happened, so I'm just going with ghost. Because ghost is the most likely scenario, you know? Good stuff. I'm gonna catch this ghost one of these days. Anyway, I'm gonna explore the area as soon as I gather wood after, because I was looking at my wall of to-do. So yeah, I got a good bit of wood here. A little over a stack, yeah, that works. And since I'm exploring, I don't need too much inventory space, so I guess we're just gonna get going here. Aren't Minecraft bundles made with rabbit hide? I should probably make sure and check that out. Actually, oh man, I used up my wheat. Okay, so these guys are here. I need these ones. So let me go back and see if my wheat has grown much, if at all. This wood will be very helpful for growing a pen. Yeah, making a pen for these sheep. Hey, fully grown piece of wheat. Sweet. Hey, 2 fully grown pieces of wheat. Didn't I just plant that one, or was that a different one? What do I not need in my inventory at this very second? Yeah, that works. Let me do this, bop, bop, bop. And we turn these into bone meal, right? And then we go, bop, bop, and we grab these ones too. And then, bop, 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 bop. Oh yeah, I should mention for the wall of to-do, whoa, whoopsies. If you make a comment for me to do stuff with, it's probably not going to end up on the wall of to-do for a couple episodes, because I'm recording this, like, far into the future compared to when you're watching Or about far in the past from when you're watching, I mean. So it probably will be a while before I, you know, actually see the comments because the video is not. Let's see. Let me check really quick. The first part of this isn't coming out till June 21st. It is currently June 7th as I am recording this, so it's going to be a little bit, you know. But that's fine. I can still do the comment suggestions. Come on, sheepses. All three of you, preferably. Come hither, Mr. Sheep. I have wheat. It's food. You like food, yes? Yeah, there we go. This will also be good for wool. I don't know what I'm going to use wool for. Maybe I could build a couple, like, structures or something. And then put a copper rod nearby so they don't burn from lightning. Come on now, fellas. Here we go. Bah. Bah. Many sheeps. Come on. Let's go. They move so slow. If only had leads or something. That would be kind of helpful. I wonder how I can make, like, automatic farms for, like, sheep or whatever. I don't even know if that's a thing. Bah. Alright, we're almost there. I don't know if I'm going to stick this one inside of the treehouse as well. I mean, maybe. Or maybe I could, like, stick them over here. Oh, I think this might be better. So I'm going to flatten this area out a little bit. Alright, that should do. Let me break this as well and then put a torch up. Bop. Perfect. Okay. So now, I need to make a crafting table. Just so I have one over here in this area. And then I need to make some more fencing. Not that fencing, spruce fencing. So it's this, and then this. Yep, perfect. Okay, now I have a bunch of those. Now I need a gate. Let's make some more sticks. Do this. And then... wait a second, because I need to make some planks. There we go, do that, and then do that, and perfect. Why did I make 6 of them? I don't know, that's a good question. I'm wondering that myself. Okay, perfect. So now, bop, 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 ba, da, bop, ba, ba, bop, ba, bop, 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 bop. That's not where that's meant to go. There we go. Okay. Now let's start building across this way here a little bit. Okay, I didn't mean to do that, but there you go. Make child. That'll work. Perfect. And then the gate will be right there. Perfect. Now they have their nice little enclosure area. That's perfect. Alright, well, get food is slowly starting to come off of that list. It's going to be a while before I want to murder any of them, but, you know. I mean, I can probably kill some of these fellers here. Get myself some chicken. Not too many, though, because I still need them somewhat. Alright, Bop, 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 bop. Bop, bop, bop. Whoop. I'll keep one of those with me. And you go there. And then you go in there. That's fine there. Alright, cool, perfect. Now time for bed. Sleepy time. Alright, now eggs and chicken and feathers. Up, 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 up. I missed. I don't think it spawned one. Dang, over 16 eggs? What the heck? Whoopsies. Not my fault, I swear. And 8 more, huh? Maybe I make pumpkin pie with these ones instead. Mayhaps. Seems like a smart idea, probably. I forget how this is done already. So I'm going to take 6 of these because I had those. And then sugarcane, right? Did I plant any sugarcane? I need sugarcane. So that's a thing I will probably... Yeah, I don't need pumpkin pie if it means I can get sugarcane. So what I'm going to do is put this here, put a torch there so it doesn't melt, and then, bam, sugarcane. And that'll be my sugarcane farm for the moment. At least until lots of redstone comes into my vision. And then I will probably make an automatic one with observers and stuff. Cool. This house is definitely coming together, yep. I have lots of built walls and stuff. I should probably, like, actually start work on this, huh? Oof. 3 blocks up everywhere. The only thing that'll be able to come in here are spiders and phantoms. And phantoms won't be an issue because I'm going to try and sleep every night so I don't die. Because dying equals a bad. And time to go plant bunches of more trees because trees equals good. I forgot about that. Alright. Many, many trees. Bam, blammo, blank, clonk. We have a whole forest over here by the time this is all done and over with. So many trees. Remember last time I played hardcore? The 4th episode was the one where I died. I haven't made nearly as much progress on this one as I have in that other one. But that's fine. Take your time with hardcore. If it's meant to be a forever, not really a forever world, but a close to forever world, you know, then great. But like all good things, it must come to an end at some point. That's why I chose hardcore. Because I'm playing this until I die, pretty much. Or at least until, like, I'm in the 40s of episodes and I'm like, man, I'm getting sick of playing Minecraft. I want to do something else. And then I just switch, you know? Because that might be what happens. You never know. Meh. I can eat my bread now. Perfect. I should also cook my chicken, since I have 4 of those. I should also build a staircase from this side of the house. That way I have 2 exits to different areas and stuff. Gather those. And this is a little bit of a waste of coal, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to split the chicken to cook it faster. Ba-ba-da-ba. There's my skin. You've probably seen it in previous episodes, but, you know, I also have a cherry cape. I find that kind of cool looking. Anyway, there we go. Chicken complete. And now I eat 1 And now I go on an adventure, explore the area, because I still have yet to do that. And that's the goal I set for myself at the beginning of this episode when my microphone wasn't working. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna go do now. Explore the snow biome in this direction. I hear a zombie. Not even gonna bother with it. There's water over here, so... Oh, goodness. I should probably grab another bucket of water since I used my other one for sugarcane. I do have an infinite water source, I'm pretty sure. I made that in a previous episode, but I'm just gonna ignore that. Polar bear. I'm just gonna start placing some torches, you know? That way I know I've explored in a single direction. Up. 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 I think this is also probably going to melt some of the snow. Hopefully. Well, not really hopefully, but if it does, it does, you know? If it doesn't, it doesn't. Pumpkins! Sweet. I would love more pumpkins. Good thing I went exploring, huh? Also, what are those? Are those just grass? That's kind of what it looks like. I'm not sure. Has a different texture to it. So many trees. It's a whole tree paradise over there. My axe is about to die. It'll die when I break these pumpkins. You ready, axe? Time for your death. Pop. There it is. Cool. No more axe for me for a little while. Until I get back home. Ta-da. Alright, cool. Pumpkins have been obtained. Not a lot, but enough. 6 of them, I think. Rabbits equals good. Oh, come on now. Did I just see a igloo? I'm not sure. Come on. There we go. Is this an igloo over here? Did I see? Aha! There is an igloo. Ah. I can do things. I'm gonna need a minecart and some rails for what I'm gonna do down here in a little bit. Because there's 2 of them. But, so you see a golden apple, rotten flesh, golden nugget. See, what you really need is just the golden apple and the potion of weakness here, right? And what you're supposed to do is take the potion, splash it onto the zombie villager, and then you feed him the golden apple. And then in a little bit, he'll turn back into a normal villager. For anyone who doesn't know. I don't need that. There we go. I will take this because cactuses are good. And cauldron might be nice to have. No wasting of water. And then a brewing stand, great. I love myself some potions occasionally. And now I guess I just leave because yeah. No reason to stick around and watch the villager be healed. I know when he'll be healed because it'll show me in the chat when I get an achievement. Redstone torch might be nice. Alright, cool. I heard a rabbit. That's a tiny rabbit. I shouldn't kill that one. This one, on the other hand, big and fluffy over here. Perfect. Well, let's keep heading in this direction then. Up. That's probably going to break at some point. It's going to melt everything around it. Do I have a boat? Actually, let me grab some wood. I don't have any, I don't have an axe on me. So I can't easily cut down trees, but I can cut down enough of them. Alright, that should do it. Blop. Crafting table. I just need a travel crafting table, you know? Bop. What am I doing? There we go. And then I'll break you just to have you with me. Ta-da! Alright, here we go. Neom! Speedy. Wow! That works. Probably not a good thing that I'm out and it's almost nighttime. Anyway, what were these things? Firefly bush. Interesting. I guess I'll grab these. And this is when bundles would come in useful because then I could just stuff everything into the bundle. Ice mountains, that's pretty cool. I'll have to go to the top of there at some point. But I have explored the area. It's a nice, large snow biome. There's not much else to say about it, really. Here we go. Wahoo! Oof. Slow down a little bit. And then head back this direction. Hey, more firefly bushes. Bop, bop, bop. Cool, that works. Now onwards we go, back to home. That's a creeper. That's a bunny. There's my torches. Alright, cool. Luckily I made a bread trail of torches back to the direction of my house. That's nice it's nice to have those, you know. Oh, so they were firefly bushes. Things I saw earlier. Ooh, magma blocks. Those might be nice to have. Gonna want to make bubble elevators and stuff. Yep, it has in fact melted the snow. Look at that. You know, I have feathers. I don't have leather. I can't make a book yet. But I should have a book. Actually, Cauldron makes a leather worker, right? If I'm not mistaken. Do I need to? Do I see it? I have coordinates in here, right? Yeah, I do. Okay. Oh. Well, that's... Is that enchanted copper or is that just normal copper? That's enchanted copper. What the heck, man? Protection 2? What the heck, man? Why don't I get cool things like that? Don't strong mob. Hey, that's it. That villager's healed. Anyways. Oh my goodness, so many enemies everywhere. I need to make a shield. I should get iron at some point. That way I have like way less of a chance of dying, you know? I see something in the distance. On top of that mountain over there. It's light. I'm almost home. I didn't travel too far, but you know, what does that matter, right? Hey, that's an Enderman. Think I can take him? Last time I tried, I died in my other hardcore world. I'm not gonna. I was so tempted to hit him right there. I really wanted to. I really wanted to. That would have been so funny. Possibly dying, you know? Many enemies around. Alright, home sweet home. It's the middle of the night, but you know, it's fine. And sleepy time. Good stuff. Ah, the sun. Here comes the sun. Do, do, do. Cool. Anyway, I do have wheat still, yes? Okay, I'm going to go feed my sheepses. I don't think the baby one has grown up yet. It's going to take a little while for that to happen still. Never mind. All of my sheeps are fully grown now, and they can now be bred. And there we go. Now my sheep area is growing more. This isn't going to be the most efficient wool farm, I'm realizing, because they're going to keep eating the grass below their feet. Like, look at that. They're just chomping on the grass. Assuming this is just going to be a dirt area, and like the moment grass grows into it, the sheep are just going to immediately eat it. And that's how they grow their wool back, by the way, for anyone who doesn't know. My door just closed again behind me. That's wonderful. My house, I swear it's haunted. Anyways, I'm gonna leave that here for today. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, maybe leave a like or subscribe or something. That's more up to you. And I do hope to see you in another video. Goodbye!